Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today for this outer and inner thigh dancers workout. I will be using this flex base loop band that I always use and I've previously talked about before. I'll just be taking a few seconds to talk about it again. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I genuinely use these bands for almost all my workouts. Each purchase comes with one black mesh carrying pouch, 2 loop bands, 1 long TheraBand, 1 fabric loop band, and 1 black sectioned band. This entire kit makes every workout more challenging, more fun, more sweaty, and possibilities are endless. Don't forget to use code JASMINE10 for $10 off. Firstly, I'm beginning with this loop band around my upper thighs, and I'm going to be starting with some clamshells. So go ahead, get on one side, make sure you're lifting your waist off the floor. As always, we do 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off to give you a little bit of breathing time. Let's go into 40 seconds of clamshells. Keep your toes together, keep your hips over top of one another stacked, and knees stacked as you begin. Finishing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing work. Either hold this for an extra challenge or you can relax. Next exercise, we're still on our side. Make sure your waist is lifted off the floor once again. And we're going to be doing laying down fire hydrants. So similarly to on your hands and your knees, just lift your leg up and down, keeping your knees parallel to each other. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Either hold this for an extra challenge or relax, give your glute a little love tap, and we're going to be extending that top leg now for some lateral leg lifts. This is really good for your outer thighs, your glutes, and your inner thighs as well. Make sure your toes are pointing forward if you flex your foot, and if they're pointed, they're not facing the floor. Keep going.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that.
Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Either hold this for an extra challenge or relax. We're going to be getting ready for some fire hydrants. I was dying here, so if you are sore, you are not alone, guys. Let's go for fire hydrants, starting now. Hands underneath shoulders, hips on top of knees, and making sure you're not wiggling your pelvis.
As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place.
Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Let's go back onto our side and keep the same leg you're working with working. It's going to be the top leg, and we're going to be doing little rainbows. So with one leg bent underneath you, one leg extended on top, you're drawing rainbows from the back corner to the front corner, not wiggling your pelvis, keeping your core engaged. Let's keep going. 32 more seconds.
To stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Now, if your left leg was the one on top, you're going to put your left leg underneath now, vice versa if you did your right leg first. So starting on our side once again, other leg underneath now, we're going to be lifting our leg off the floor, keeping our hips stacked on top of one another for our inner thighs. Keep going. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Roll onto your back, and we're going to be going into a glute bridge, lifting our heels off the floor, and we're just going to open and close our knees. This is also really good for our glutes and our inner thighs. Think of tucking your pelvis underneath so that you're not sacrificing your lower back. Keep going.
Trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long. It hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Relax, go down. We're going to be starting in a glute bridge for the next set of exercises once again, but this time we're going to be walking out, all the way extending our knees, and then walking back in. Let's go for some bridge walkouts and walk-ins. 40 seconds.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Take 10 seconds to breathe. Feel free to pause the video if you need to grab some water, and we start again on the other side, starting with clamshells in 3, 2, 1. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Keep the band on your upper thigh, and we do those little fire hydrants laying down. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Keeping your hips stacked and your shins and your thighs parallel to one another. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Staying on our side, the next one are those lateral leg lifts and those toe taps. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Take 10 seconds to breathe. Next, we do fire hydrants on our hands and our knees. Let's go. And finishing the last one, going back on our side, we go to those rainbows on the second side. Take 5 more seconds to breathe. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Make sure that your top leg, your working leg, is now underneath you, and we go for those toe taps for our inner thighs. 1 foot in front. If it's more comfortable behind, you can do that as well. Let's get started. 40 seconds on. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Going back to those glute bridges with our heels raised, opening and closing our thighs. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more exercises. Let's go, guys. Last exercise after this, let's change it up a little bit. You're going to go on your back, legs out in front of you. You're going to cross your heels in front of one another, cross them again, and then open your legs as wide as you can to a straddle, laying down. Let's go. We go cross, cross, and open. Again, cross, cross, and open. 34 more seconds. Let's keep going.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
And finishing the last one, give yourself a huge and giant hug. Feel free to lay down a straddle, open up your inner thighs, stretch your glutes. Amazing job today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for today's workout. As always, I have so much fun. Happy dancing, stay safe, and bye now.
But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime.